Hello people of the VC, it's Andy back with a new video, first one in a few weeks now. I think this is one of the longest times I've gone without making a video. Struggling to find the time at the moment to make videos. I've got a ton of ideas of what I want to do, and I've got a ton of videos that I need to make. I've had some VCLT and some meetups recently, and been a bit remiss in making videos and telling you guys about it and showing what I've been getting and thanking the people who've sent me some pretty cool stuff. But over June and July it's going to be quite quiet on my channel, but so bear with me. I've got family holidays and things, and just a lot going on in the summer, but I'm not going to stop making videos. This one is well overdue. So probably a couple of weeks ago now, I met up with a fellow VC YouTuber, John Bellamy. He was over in Sweden sorting out some business, and on his way home he was flying back home, and he stopped over in Edinburgh, so we arranged to meet up, and I took John to 2 or 3 of the record shops that I go to. We did a bit of digging together, which was fun. It was great to meet John. If you don't know his channel, I'll leave a link below. And but John was very kind of him. He brought some VCLT along with him. So a long time ago now, John had said he wanted to send me something, and I sent him my address, and he just, I don't know, just if he ever got around to it. He pinged me once and just said, I've still got something, bear it in mind, but I was in no rush. It's always nice when someone sends you something. I'm not gonna begrudge someone if they change their mind or they don't get around to it. But anyway, so instead of eventually sending it up to me, he delivered it by hand, effectively via Stockholm. So these records took a little bit of a roundabout trip, but so I've opened this package already. As I say, this was a couple of weeks ago. I couldn't possibly have a package sitting around and waiting for me to find time for a video, so I had to open it up. So I've given all these a little bit of a listen. There were 3 records in it, and thanks so much again for thinking of me, John, and passing these on. All 3 of them I probably wouldn't have picked up. They're bands that I've heard of, they're bands that I own other records by, but I wouldn't necessarily pick them up. I wouldn't have said they were on my want list, but delighted now I've got them. I've listened to them all and said I enjoy them. Excuse me. So first up is a copy of Kingdom Come. Now I didn't really I didn't listen to any Kingdom Come when it first came out, and what put me off was I mentioned this in the video, was that people said they sounded a bit like Led Zeppelin, and I didn't not get into them because they sounded like Led Zeppelin, and there is only one Led Zeppelin, but it's because I wasn't really into Led Zeppelin anyway, so I didn't really want to have a band that sounded like a band I wasn't really into. But over the last couple of years, I've got, including this one now, so this is Hands of Time from 1991 on Polygram. I think this is their 3rd or 4th album. Good hard rock, really. Really enjoyable. I've given it just one spin so far, but I'll definitely be listening to it again. So thanks for that, John. Comes with the original inner sleeve. The vinyl's in good lick as well, so lyrics on that as well. So that was very nice. Another band that I didn't really, I kind of dismissed in the 80s, and that's White Lion. I have their first album, and I've seen this around a few times, but never thought to pick it up. I've always found something I thought would be better, but this is again a good solid hard rock album, and delighted. I guess they get put into the hair metal bracket, but when I think of hair metal, I think more of bands like Poison, hair and makeup, and these guys just like a bit of a bouffant, but very, very good stuff. White Lion. I'm glad I've got this album now. As I said, I probably wouldn't have picked it up myself, but again, comes with the inner sleeve. So great stuff. And again, vinyl in lovely condition. It's on the Atlantic label. And there was a third item in the package as well. Now this is a band I have heard of, and one I would probably never buy anything by. It's actually a band from my hometown and where John lives at the moment, which is Cardiff, and this is Cardiff in South Wales contribution to the hair metal scene. It's called Tiger Tails, and this is a 12-inch single called Heaven. Now, Heaven is stereotypical hairy ballad song, pretty forgetful, pretty uninspiring. But what makes this interesting, I think this may be why John picked it out, is the B-sides. So on side B, it's on Music Formations as well, which John knows that I collect. But take a look at what's on the B-side. So we have a hair metal band doing covers of Metallica's Creeping Death and Megadeth's Peace Sells. I had to throw it on straight away just to hear how they did with it. And Creeping Death is a passable cover at best. Peace Sells, not so much, but very interesting choice for a band of this type to take kind of two thrash metal classics and put them on the B-sides of a single. Very bold and very interesting, I thought. So yeah, this is on Music Formations, and this was what 1990, I believe. So yeah, there we go. So if you don't know John's channel, so he's got a really good appreciation of the period of heavy metal that I'm most into, the 1980s. He's got a sizable collection. He's done a series of videos on metal, but John's certainly not all about the metal. When we went digging, he picked up some jazz albums, and he's got much more wider range music taste than I have, but he has got a huge collection, and I enjoy watching his videos when he shows them off. So if you haven't checked out John's channel, again, I'll leave a link below. Check him out. It was great to meet up with you, John. I hope we get to do that again. Going digging, we had a bit of we had a drink and some food together as well, and just had a good old chat, and it was brilliant just to meet up somebody in my city and have a chance for me to show off some of the record stores that I go to. So I hope you enjoyed that as well, John. Really appreciate you reaching out to me and getting a chance to meet up, and thanks so much for the records. Appreciate it. I'm off. Bye.